Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Sandra Ferrari with real estate investing. Yes, another hot topic, which is still coming up. Are you still afraid to start? Let me tell you. Today, we are going to talk about why you should start real estate investing. Because if you're still having doubts, you're not sure, you're a bit iffy. Yes, I do. No, I don't know what I want to do. Maybe not. I am going to tell you today the reason why you should start. Because I had to start. I had to take action when I started because I knew I needed it. Perhaps you do need it too, and you were afraid because I was afraid too because I was ignorant about quite a few things involving real estate investing. I'm not just talking about real estate buying your own property. We are talking about real estate investing, which is a business. You're going to run a business to make money, right? What is the whole point of having a business? It's to make money. Just like a regular business, you're going to own your own business. You're going to manage your asset. You're going to be in charge, right? So let's just dive in because I'm really glad to be here, share with you the four more important parts for me, points of the reason you could say why I studied real estate. The foremost, which I've been saying, I know I'm preaching again. There we have it. It is cash flow. Cash flow is king. I've heard it said. It's not my word. Yes, it is, because without cash, what can you do? You need cash. And cash flow is something that you obtain when you have a property, that you're renting that property, you're maintaining that property, and the tenant is paying you. It's cash flow. There's nothing to it. You're getting a steady cash flow on a monthly basis. There's nothing more sweet than that. So if you don't go out there and actually get that property, how you all going? Tell me, how are you going to make that steady cash flow? You need to get a property. And once you acquire that property, you will have that steady cash flow. So that is one of the reasons that I'm going to talk to you about that you should start. Who doesn't need extra money? Because I know I do. That is the reason I started. Most of us do. We're already working hard. I know that. We have a family to support. Even if you don't have a lot of members of your family, you still have to support yourself. Perhaps you're living a lifestyle, you would like to continue living that lifestyle, and you don't have enough money, or you having less money than you used to have before because you changed job, or perhaps you lost your job. But there's there are other ways, the extra source of income through real estate investment. You can do that. And one of the strategies is to buy and hold and have a monthly steady cash flow. I've done it. It works. You're going to tell me, but what if someone doesn't pay you? Can that happen? Of course. There are risks. Everything has risk. So person doesn't pay you. You have to take action to remove them from the property and get someone else. Don't let that deter you. If this is your fear, erase that from your mind because you can do this. That is not an obstacle. Do not let it become an obstacle because when the money's coming, you're going to see that, oh, I want a second one. And that was exactly what I said to myself. When I see that one property was bringing forth income on a monthly basis, steady income, I was like, I need to duplicate this. That's another story for another time. But for now, we are going to build wealth together, and that is taking action and get that property and to start getting that cash flow. The second one, perhaps not so often spoken, actually had to learn about it myself. I knew of it. Sometimes we know about certain matters, but we don't realize that we know what we know until we actually make use of it. It's when you buy a property, the value could appreciate. What do I mean by that? The value goes up. If you buy it for $100,000, maybe in a few years, it'll go up to 110, 120. You're building equity. So the value go up. Wouldn't you want to have something like this? First of all, get that property so that you could start acquiring and appreciation so that you can have extra cash to not only pay your bills, but pay your debts, right? Because that's another thing. One of the reasons I also get this, that extra income was to pay up my debts. because some of us have tons of debts. I was one of them. So you need that to do, and also to use that cash. I always call that cash. If you're getting appreciation, you have equity in a property, guess what? You know what's sweet about it? You could pull that money and purchase another property, put it as a down payment. Isn't that wonderful? Because you may say, I wanted to go travel. There's nothing wrong. I love to travel. I've traveled all over the world. I traveled around, but there's a time you're serious right now. You're taking action. You're building your wealth, and this is what the focus is: building your wealth, not just getting that one property and getting that monthly cash flow. But as you start acquiring more properties, trust me, and they're appreciating. One thing that's gonna be in your mind is, I want to build wealth, not just being rich and surviving. You want to build wealth. So let's build wealth together. Get that property to get your cash flow on a monthly basis. Then let's talk about that appreciation. Let me tell you, it's beautiful. I was so blessed. I'm going to say this. I was able to pull out money from one of my property to purchase another one. That is amazing. I never forgot when I had that offer. I saw another property that I wanted, and I said, where am I going to get this money? And I said, Sandra, you have a property that's doing well. Pull out money. We finance. Yes, that's the option that was best for us. My sister and I, we financed that property, and we took money out and we purchased another property in another state, mind you. So it is amazing what you can do. So, folks, don't just stay out there and not take action. Because by taking action, you're purchasing a property that a few years down the road, it's going to appreciate and allow you to get another one to duplicate what you did. Isn't it wonderful? So come join us in this party. Then I love to talk about tax. I'm going to put a disclaimer right here, right now. I am not a tax advisor. I'm not an accountant, but there are some tax benefits in holding an investment property, right? Here is the tax investment, the tax that you can benefit from investing is that you can definitely have tax depreciation, right? And mortgage interest. There are tons of other stuff that you can also do. You could pass it through if you're single, from your income, you can do that. But talk to your accountant. But there are definitely some tax benefits in having a real estate investment property where your accountant can assist you in using and obtaining all the tax benefits that you can enjoy. I have a great accountant. She does that for us, my sister and I, where she helps us to get the most we can obtain every year. So that is a no-brainer. Getting that property not only helps build your wealth, it helps you to also cut down on your the amount of tax you need to pay. I would say, guys, don't just sit there. Look within yourself and say, yes, I can do this. I want to do this for me. I want to do this for my family. I want to leave a legacy. I want to build wealth so I could leave it for generations to come. And you can do this. Do not hesitate, because you have every opportunity to do this. So I would say just do it, because you can. And I trust in you. I need you to take action. So those are the fundamentals that I've learned that have actually ignite my desire to become more, not just, oh, let me just get a passive income through one property. After that one property, I told you my first property was a duplex. The next thing I bought was a triplex because I wanted more money. I was able to obtain it through joint venture, and I got it. When I didn't have money, because I use leverage. This is the fourth key. To me, the fourth key was leverage. I was going to several different meetups, group RIA meetings, and also real estate investment groups. I met several people who told me that they had money. They did not know what to do with it. I said, really? Have you ever heard of IOUs? Lend me the money. Let's go draw up a contract. You're going to lend me the money. And then I will repay you in certain time. There were terms in the contract that I entered with them. They lend me their own money, their hard-earned money, which I respected and appreciated. And I used that. I leverage. Also, my friends, they knew what I was doing. They were like, I don't want to get involved. Sandra, I'm not ready. I understand, but you can lend me money. I will invest it and then I will pay you back. That's what I did. This is one way of funding because this question, I know many of you may have. That's why I saved it for last. Yes, if you know that the property that you're buying is going to make you the money that you deserve, remember, you're going to do your due diligence because that's a whole entire show I want to do about due diligence. Because every property that my sister and I would purchase, also the other folks that have purchased property with me, my business partners, when I do joint ventures, we study the numbers. We don't just sit down, oh, this is cute. This is nice. You got to do your due diligence. Do research the property and also work the numbers to see if this is viable. If this is not a viable, the property may be close to you or pretty cool, but this is not what we're seeking. We are business entrepreneurs who are building wealth. So we can't take it lightly. This is serious matter. So leverage your friend, talk to them. You can even show them how the property is gonna do on a pro forma. I've done that. And people have lent me money. Okay. So you can do this. And I know you will. I hope there were some valuable tips today for you to start getting involved in real estate. Please, if you like what you seeing, you're watching, like the video, subscribe so that you could always see the next video that I'm putting out there, as well as share with your friends. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.